afternoon, good evening, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I'm Leenda, and this is for the record, Your Honor. I will give you a heads up. This video is clearly about Supercross. I cover a lot of different things on my channel, but right now it's the Supercross season, so you're going to see a lot of that right now. So let's unpack the disaster that was Daytona this past weekend. Ladies and gentlemen, what the hell happened at Daytona? Monster Energy Supercross, man. It's been getting crazy. A night filled with chaos, heartbreak, and unexpected turns. So let's get into it. With the championship up for grabs, we expected fireworks, but what we actually got was a lot of carnage this season. Many top riders are already out with injuries, leaving the competition pretty much wide open, but the question remains, who's going to step up and claim the title and be the guy? Now I have to mention and talk about Chase Sexton with all that happened previous race. So trigger warning for all Chase fans. Listen up. If you don't like what I have to say, please, by all means, feel free to skip ahead or hit that back button and get out. Nobody said he is a horrible, not worthy rider, okay? He is a pro. Obviously, he is a good rider. He has championships in the past. No one is knocking that. Is he the best? Absolutely not. We'll leave it as that. Moving forward, Chase is dealing with a lot of KTM nightmares. He was actually on the mic Saturday night stating that his bars kept getting loose. A factory team at the highest level should not have this type of issues, yet here we are. And how does it keep happening, not just on race day, but consistently, every race? This situation isn't making really KTM look bad. It's really just making Chase look bad. He's already got enough pressure. It just might be time for him to consider a change. So with that said, speaking of change, what if Chase was the face of Ducati's new dirt bike program and team? A fresh start, a clean slate. Maybe that's exactly what he needs. Could this be a move that could save his career ultimately? Maybe. What do you guys think? When we talk about riders who also need to step up, I have to mention these two. I did notice it during the race. Barcia and Forkner didn't exactly deliver. And these are top 10 guys, for sure. With the field wide open, this was their chance. But the performances were very lackluster. We know Triumph is kind of new to the game. They're still got some tweaks to do with their bikes. And as for Forkner, the rider, he's got a lot of pressure on him. But we all know he had some serious surgeries and injuries in the past year or so. So it's understandable if he's not doing a full push. Barcia just had a baby with his wife. A lot can change when you bring someone into this world. Honestly, it might make you adjust how you ride and how you see your career, especially when it is a dangerous one. So, can they bounce back? Do they want to bounce back? I don't know. But the real Cinderella story in the midst of all the chaos was one man who stood tall, German chocolate Ken Roczen. Daytona belonged to Kickstart Kenny, as he clearly has been keeping Suzuki back on top. Securing a massive victory, Roczen continues to prove he's still got it, even though a lot of people have been starting rumors saying he's thinking about retiring. But look at him now, carrying Suzuki's hopes towards a championship. With injuries reshaping this championship of 2025, factory teams scrambling and underdogs failing to capitalize, the big question remains, who's going to rise to the occasion and take control of this season? Right now, it's all over the place. So drop your thoughts and predictions in the comments down below. I'm very interested to see all across the board what you guys think. And before I go, we have to mention and talk about Levi Kitchen, everyone's favorite chef. And boy, was he cooking until that dark turn. Levi's high-speed crash during the 250 East Region main event at Daytona. It led to a red flag and a staggered restart. And man, when this happened, including myself, a lot of our freaking hearts just dropped in our stomachs, man. It was gut-wrenching to see that happen, especially after we just saw last weekend Jordan Smith, or the weekend before, I should say, Jordan Smith have his ribs and a punctured lung happen. And before that, we had Pierce Brown. Thank God none of these guys lost any range of motion. But this is some scary shit, man. This sport is no joke, okay? You cannot compare this shit to football. Football looks like kindergarten play compared to this shit. So mad respect. In his update, Kitchen had mentioned he sustained a broken collarbone, fractures in his upper back, and he expressed disappointment, but he also acknowledged the positive aspects of his performance before the crash. He emphasized his gratitude that the injuries weren't more severe and thanked everyone for his support. So right now, let's all wish Levi the best and let him know it's okay to take your time. Yeah, this is a career, but this is your life. I would hate for him to rush back because of pressure, not be ready, not be confident enough, and his body fully not recovered to perform the best he can. So everyone, please, whether you like him or not, please just give him space, give him time. We saw his anxiety go through the roof with that whole Deegan switching coasts drama. And it was humbling to see during that time he took some time off the track, away from the sport, went back to his old roots and hung out with his hometown buddies. And I think they were camping and fishing is what he showed in the posts. And, you know, he needed that moment. And right now, unfortunately, he's injured, so he won't be returning to the sport fast. But this might be something he needs. He needs a recleansing, a reconnection to his old roots. He needs to build back that confidence within him. So, wishing you all the best, Levi. And we'll see you in a new video real soon. I'm Leenda, and that's For the Record, Your Honor.